Hi everybody, welcome to my very first video. Today I'll teach you how to cook an omelette with potatoes. To begin with, I'll tell you everything you need in order to cook this recipe. So let's start off with the ingredients. You'll need 2 medium-sized potatoes, 4 eggs, salt, pepper, aromatic herbs and parmesan. And also some kind of vegetable oil. For this purpose I'll use sunflower oil. And the tools we'll use are very basic. We'll need a bowl, a frying pan, a cutting board, a knife and a wooden spoon. Alright, so here we are with everything ready. Here I got Grana Padano, but Parmigiano Reggiano tastes way better. It's pretty much the same price, so you should not get this. It's worse. And to give you an idea of the size of the potato I use, here's my hand. So yeah. We'll start off by cutting the potatoes. I'll just pour a bit of oil into the frying pan so it warms up with it. Now let's peel these 2 potatoes with a knife. So now we'll cut them in very thin slices, and I'll wash them in the sink so they don't stick when we cook them. Right, be right back. So here we are. I forgot to mention one tool. I don't know how it's called, but here it is. So here we are. I forgot to mention one tool. I don't know how it's called, but here it is. We'll put the potatoes in this. Like that. Okay. I've only one hand to do all the works. So bad. Okay. Turn on the water. Now you can wash the potatoes. To get rid of the sticky stuff they have on the surface. Alright, now it should be warm enough. Okay. And here we are. Okay, so I'll put a cover on it, but I also put this thing underneath the cover so it doesn't get too dirty. And now we just have to wait a few minutes. You will have to... Yeah, I forgot to spread them around so they all cook evenly. So now we can put this thing on and just wait a few minutes. Meanwhile, you'll have to turn the potatoes over when they have one brown face and wait a little bit so that they completely cook. Meanwhile, we will prepare the eggs yeah, let's go. So here's the salt, pepper, and I brought also a bit of chives that are growing outside. We'll put all that into the eggs, and when the potatoes are ready, we'll pour everything into the frying pan. Be right back. Alright, so try to catch one. Yep. As you can see, this one there is already a bit brownish, so it's enough. We can just turn them all. Yep. all that off camera. Alright, so I managed to turn them upside down, and I'll just be right back in a few minutes when we'll be pouring the eggs onto the potatoes. So, be right back. So, as soon as the two faces are a bit brownish, you know you're good to go. Now, we'll just pour up the eggs onto the potatoes. Oop. Just mix it a bit so it doesn't dry completely on one side and need to cook on the other side, but then again it's cooked evenly. In a few seconds I'm good to go. Okay. Yep, there we are. Okay, here we are. Just put a bit of this Granata Padano. It would be better if I had real Parmigiano, but there it is. We can now eat, so be right back. I'll tell you how it tastes in a few seconds. Okay. Up, 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 up. Mix it a little bit. I think it's the first time I cooked it so well. It's kind of unfortunate that I had only one hand and that I've never done better. But I'm really happy with the result, so I ate that, and just a bit of a debriefing in a few minutes to tell you everything about the recipe. Bye bye. Oh, and I wanted to go back on 2 or 3 points. First, you can pull out the omelette whenever you want, but I like when there is still a bit of liquid egg on it. I feel like it tastes way better. Also, make sure not to put too much salt in it because the parmesan is already very salty, and not to put too much pepper in it because it might kill all the other tastes. So yeah, I think that's it, and have a good meal. Bye bye guys.